target 1,300 feet below. Please complete boarding procedures before getting in.
Roger that. Have a ton of tickets. Let's party! Sneaked into the base successfully.
So much for sneaking in. They're already here to greet you.
Hello, Johnny boy! And goodbye! Nice landing.
You have some guests approaching at 2 o'clock. And you guests are coming too.
What a big welcome! I'll make you just like perforated cheese for a Bingo!
Oh, it seems like they love you so much. They're not gonna let you go.
No problem. You guys are roast chicken.
Great work, President. But you still have a delicious dessert coming.
Welcome.
Oh, sorry, I've been muted. My bad.
Welcome.
I haven't done that in a while. I didn't say anything important. It's fine. Looking good, I guess. It was too good. I had to mute because I was popping off too hard. Can I make the voice louder? Oh, if you mean like the in-game voice acting, yes, I guess I can do that.
By the end of the first quarter of the 21st century, freedom was dead.
Sure fucking was. They called it.
Beginning with a large-scale military coup d'etat that erupted in various cities throughout the nation. The rebels
Right on
seized
time.
power in all the central institutions of government. The entire nation appeared to have fallen completely into the hands of the coup d'etat forces. However, one final hope in opposing the coup d'etat forces remained. This final hope being the U.S. president.
All right, now they're off
himself.
base.
Michael Wilson, the 47th President of the United States, equipped with a special mobile armored ops suit developed in secret by the military, boldly waged his own personal war alone to take back America's freedom.
It's crazy that they
Get
released
out my
this in
special
Japan
ops
just
suit, Joe.
entirely in English. Like, why?
Fancy party is about to start. This kind of party is a first for me. Mr. President?
Okay, let's party! Welcome to the White House.
Bursts out of the White House in the mech.
The people.
Okay, hang on. Let's Xbox Live option. I don't know if I can, maybe after this mission I can up the
Mr.
voices.
President, escape via the Eagle Star in the underground base. Now I'll open the entryway to the underground base. Please give your guests some face time with the Commander-in-Chief.
Ah. Oh, that's how you do it. Okay. We're gonna figure out how to like change weapons and things.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. President. Enter the underground base using this oversized back door here.
Oversized back door. I don't know. The default weapon was just like a pistol. The default weapon picture was literally just like a pistol. It's not even a big pistol. Does the giant mech just have a little pistol in his hand?
Mr. President, the Eagle Star is beyond here. Get going before the enemy chases after you.
Oh, here we go. There's a dash.
Proceed ahead while destroying
You
anything that
overheat
stands in your
though.
way. Switching over your weapons, depending on the situation, is the main key to fighting. Try out the weapons in your backpack as you like. Mr. President, there's an aircraft hangar beyond this passageway. Now let's hurry. The aircraft hangar is behind the barrier. I'll open the barrier now. Please wait a moment.
Please wait a moment.
Whoa, something quite dangerous awaits. But with missiles of that caliber, if you aim and fire, you should be able to easily shoot them down.
This is pretty good.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. President. The barrier has been opened. Air Force One's launch preparations will be complete soon. Well, looky here. More guests! Well, I guess they won't be voting for you next term. Mr. President, the enemy is taking aim at Air Force One. Please be careful.
Gotta protect Air Force One. Can I stand on this? Yes, and then you rotate with it. Good. The president mowing down the U.S. military. Guess they won't be voting for me next term.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. President. How's that for a ticketless chicken? Just another day at the Oval Office, huh, Mr. President? Welcome to Air Force One.
Like, I know that's this game's reputation. This is very loud, by the way. I know that's this game's reputation, so I don't have anything... I don't have anything unique to add here, but this is complete insanity. Like, holy shit.
Like they were ever invited. They're definitely off your Christmas card list.
Michael! Richard!
Mr. President, it looks like this party is just getting started.
Like, damn. Well, I S-ranked something. Something was S-rank. A-rank on the time. Hang on, we're pulling up Google Translate on this one. Camera. Shortly after the president's escape from the White House, Vice President Richard Hawke completed his takeover of the United States. The Department of Defense, Congress, all the central institutions of the United States were taken over by the Vice President, and the evil called the Revolution spread throughout the nation. Yo, crazy. Thanks for the 32 months. I appreciate it a ton, dude. Yeah, the app on your phone, you can just like point the camera at stuff. That's been a thing for several years. Freedom in the United States is dead. What is true justice? I would now like to write down here one story I have been following. By Peter McDonald, DNN reporter. Oh good, CNN is here too.
Jody, update me as to the status of the nation.
The Pentagon, the United Nations, and all central government institutions have fallen into the hands of the Vice President.
Have they?
Have they?
Mr. President, believe in your own justice. I'm sure your father would have told you the same.
Jody, how's my schedule look for today?
You've got a conference and dinner party at the Japanese embassy regarding wildlife protection.
Oh yeah. Sorry, but I'll have to cancel that. I'm heading out to save America. Can you let them know I won't be able to make it?
Yes, Mr. President.
To my beloved fellow Americans, good evening. This is an announcement from the Government Policy Promotion Department, your American justice and freedom supporter. First of all, what I would like to tell each and every one of you is this. Recent events were not a mere coup d'etat, but rather a revolution to correct the wrongs in the United States of America. To our regret, our nation is in a crisis situation. Since 2010, domestic terrorism problems have increased rapidly. Economic disputes originating from the exhaustion of fossil fuels and the sudden rise in unemployment due to the influx of large-scale immigration. Neither the current president nor the American government took actions to address these various problems. On the contrary, they have filled their own pockets adhering to terrorist cells. To correct this situation, Richard Hawke, Arizona insurrection hero and vice president of
Arizona insurrection hero?
the U.S. military, rose to the task at hand.
You gonna explain that one, or
Like our ancestors did.
did
based in the
Arizona
belief
attempt to
of
secede
winning
at some
freedom,
point before this game?
and based in the belief of an independent war, and based in the belief in this great nation. However, to our regret, an evil to disobey this belief exists in the United States of America too. And here is that evil. This villainous terrorist, who first appeared in Washington and began his unjust rampage, goes by the alias Metal Wolf. His current whereabouts are unknown. While all of America will be under martial law until Metal Wolf is caught, please do not confuse the issues at hand. Without fail, the U.S. military elite forces, with a combined strength of 1.5 million, promise to smash this unforgivable evil to pieces. This has been an announcement from the Government Policy Promotion Department, your special remedy for all kinds of evil.
Amazing. I gotta see if we can back out to title and like fix the options. No, it's just the cutscenes again.
Get out my special ops suit, Jody.
It looks like
I might not be. That might have been
Start.
settings you had to set before starting the game for some reason.
This kind of party is a first for me. Mr. President?
Wait, did it not save? Oh no, I have to do the first mission again. Shit.
Hurry, Mr. President. Mr. President, escape
Oh,
via
come
the
on. I
guard
thought
the
that...
underground base.
What?
Now I'll open the entryway to the underground base. Please give your guests some FaceTime with the Commander-in-Chief.
That sucks. Well, we're doing this again. That's true, I could just start a new save. But what happens
The
if my
evil
green
forest
bar
beyond
hits the
here.
bottom?
Get going before the enemy chases after you. Proceed ahead while destroying anything that stands in your way. Switching over your weapons, depending on the situation, is the main key to fighting. Try out the weapons in your backpack as you like. Mr. President, there's an aircraft hangar beyond this passageway. Now let's hurry. The aircraft hangar is behind the barrier. I'll open the barrier now. Please wait a moment. Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. President. The barrier has been opened. Air Force One.
Well, at
launch
least it's
preparations
short.
will be complete soon. Well, looky here. More guests. Well, I guess they won't be voting for you next term. Mr. President, the enemy is taking aim at Air Force One. Please be
No.
careful.
I have not played any of the Metal Slugs yet. There are 3 of them, I think. I think it's 3, 4, and 5 are all on Xbox. But I haven't played any of them yet. That's gonna be tough, because I think you don't... Like, I'm gonna have to do it with limited credits. I'm gonna have to actually get good, I think. Alright, there we go. Mission 1.
Jody,
The Pentagon. Yes, Mr.
Alright, we're going to California. San Francisco, destroy all target areas.
The coup d'etat army that occupies San Francisco still runs rampant and deprives 780,000 citizens of their freedom. Target areas that the enemy force uses.
I don't know, how do
for
you
their military
save?
Activities are built around the town. Target areas
That's a
where
good
enemy
question.
forces are concentrated are dangerous, but destroy all target areas, annihilate the enemy force, and make the liberation of San Francisco shine as a beacon of hope in your counteroffensive. This mission goes by the call name Metropolitan Recapture Operation from Cisco Sighted Road. Good luck and Godspeed, Mr. President.
Why was there like... Why was there a drum roll? Okay, here we go. Save. And now we can go into options and we can turn the voice volume up a bit. Special. Develop. Investment and manufacture, huh? Huh. Let's see, this is handgun, shotgun, machine gun, assault rifle. It looks like... How does this work? Increase your development level. I think I would like to increase the development level of the assault rifles, yes. M4A1 is now available for development. Well, don't I already have an M4A1? You can get like a rocket launcher here. Some of them say they require rare metal. This one does not. I think we're just gonna leave it for now. I think that I'm just gonna leave that and just not touch it until I'm having a hard time completing a mission, and then maybe we'll look into like spending points on upgrades. I don't want to accidentally build my guy the wrong way, you know?
not too bad.
San Francisco, occupied by coup d'etat forces, will be the starting point of our counteroffensive. And here's the starting grid.
Okay,
Yeah. Right.
That's quite a gentlemanly landing, sir, befitting only of a U.S. president.
the gentleman in me goes off the clock at 5 p.m. And now I'm gonna take America back!
Very well,
Annihilate
them.
the enemy army by destroying the target areas where the troops have amassed. Destroy all the target areas scattered throughout, and take back the town.
Fuck up this market.
Mr. President, POWs are being transported in that cage. Destroy the cage with light firearms and rescue the people inside. Some scientists were among the POWs you rescued. They were used to develop new weapons for the military. Way to go, Mr. President! Now the POW can be safely liberated. The enemy forces have even captured San Francisco's cable cars. We can't let them get away with using the symbol of this great American city.
I agree. Hand Rock Cafe, sitting on the dock of the bay, literally, now open at Pier 8.
The yellow icons on your radar are designated targets in each area. Destroy each target and blow the
Kind of
area to
incredible.
oblivion. Reinforcements come from the adjacent areas. When there are too many reinforcements, try attacking from another area. You could call it winning by retreating.
For gold bars in there. Dude, I'm gonna run out of ammo for my M4A1 actually. I don't know what happens if you run
Mr.
out.
President, the target area has been destroyed. This has been a momentous first job. The target with the spinning antenna is the enemy's communications facility. From this facility, when communications are made, large numbers of reinforcements join the battle. It's really a nuisance, so destroy it first.
Yeah, I might be able to equip, that might have been it. Oh, I'm taking damage actually. I can just shoot this from behind. This is weird. It's working, but it's weird. I don't have any, Oh, here we go. Should have just been using this. I didn't think I had one of these. I did, it was just equipped on left arm. I would have saved me a lot of bullets.
Those annoying soldiers are coming in swarms. Shotguns with a wide firing area or machine guns with a high rapid fire rate are effective here. Try out the weapons in your backpack as you like. A timed self-destruct device. The time limit self-destruct device has been activated. Hurry and destroy it. A musician was among the POWs you rescued. He was forced to play the Chinese erhu.
What?
The POWs have been safely freed.
Well, the green bar is your health, so it's that when you overheat and you're dashing, you start to lose health, though it regens. Is there a street called Pensy in San Francisco? Any San Francisco knowers? We're at the corner of Mesa and Pensy. Sounds wrong.
Whoa! Well, if it isn't the pride of the United States military, M1 Abrams tank. I never thought they would join the fight. High-powered weapons like bazookas are effective against the tough tank armor.
We can just circle strafe the tank. He can't get me.
You succeeded in saving the POWs. Mr. President, the POW
Oh, no.
rescue failed.
Those POWs got roasted. I didn't find their cage fast enough. I could hear that the self-destruct thing was gonna go off.
Mr. President, there are 5 areas remaining. Destroy them one after the other.
Do I have enough rockets to destroy them all? I feel like we're cutting it a little close. Ah, no, we're gonna be fine. There was a second one back here. There's like a giant mounted like tank cannon on top of that one, I think. Oh, they all have that. Huh.
Mr. President, there are 3 areas remaining. Just a bit more, Mr. President. The enemy forces have usurped a building, making it a target. The building was opened 2 years ago on April 25th. It's named the Haokon Denkai China Building. Each season it's decorated with gorgeous lights. Their Christmas tree tops them all. Over 800,000 people came to see it last December. For such a long time, I've been wondering how lovely that gorgeous building would look if it were destroyed. I feel bad for the owner, but hey, let's smash the hell out of it.
This is an incredible script. Do I have anything else? I somehow got some bullets back. This doesn't really work. It kind of works. This is like pretty sick though. Look at how we're just destroying the entire building. Where's the shotgun? Give me the shotgun back. think that might be good here. It's not really. I like blast because I have to get back here. Oh, there we go.
Now that's what I expect from a U.S. president. Nice thinking on your feet. Uh-oh, Mr. President.
I have like no ammo. Are they gonna make me fight a boss
Thank you
tank?
for destroying the area. It looks like you're gonna receive a lovely present.
Yeah, they are gonna make me fight a boss tank with no ammo.
Presidential diet. I guess he's had too much junk food. Give that kid some too. Make junk food out of him, Mr. President.
Make junk food out of him? What? He's just shoving me. It's Dorsey.
That boy's punishment seems to have done the trick. Just a little more and your work is done, Mr. President.
I do not think we will ever see a mech suit in our lifetime.
That boy is ready for the scrap heap. Let's send him to the demolition work. I almost forgot. I know a great demolition company in Anaheim. I'll introduce you next time, Mr. President.
If you want to run on the platform of mech
What a
suits,
perfect display of your talents,
I'm
Mr.
listening.
President.
Not really, Jody. Nothing to get excited about.
this is still not over. Like what? I'm completely out of ammo for like literally everything. Please. What have I still got? Okay. Just gonna shotgun it to death very slowly.
Mr. President, there's one area remaining. Show them the true heart of America.
I'm out of everything. All I can do is this. I don't know. I guess I must have been like really inefficient with how I used my resources or something. I didn't think I was being that bad, but apparently I was being pretty bad because I'm out of everything. Is there like mech melee? Oh my god. Yes there is. There Holy shit, there's some
Yes,
kind of
forces
super.
in San Francisco have been annihilated. Nice work, Mr. President.
Sure.
All in a
Sure.
day's work, huh, Mr. President?
Nope, we've only just begun. The fight will continue. As long as the America inside my heart is still alive.
Yeah, I that's kind of what I think. Just bring a million rocket launchers and assault rifles. All right, let's see. The president succeeded in liberating San Francisco. A gun rang out into the night and the president's counterattack began. And at the same time, the few who did not abandon the soul of America were willing to stand up against a great villain named Richard Hawke in order to restore freedom to the United States. An anti-vice president movement was beginning to emerge. The will of justice is coming together here. Pete McDonald, DNN.
Mr. President, the Information Management Department received an email that might...
An email?
Actually, it's a sound file.
Play it for me.
Yes, boss.
Are seeking volunteers to oppose the coup d'etat forces. Awaiting response from fellow sympathizers.
The sound quality is terrible.
The sound quality is terrible.
Could you try and contact the person who sent the email?
Sure, of course, boss.
I feel like I need that on like a soundboard.
Maybe America's faith in freedom hasn't faded just yet. And Jody, I'm taking back our country, going from west to east.
Go west. I mean, east, young man. Huh? Mr. President, we got a message from the Information Management Department. The coup d'etat forces are making an announcement on national television.
Connect me.
Dear fellow Americans, good evening. This is an announcement from the Government Policy Promotion Department, where the password is overflowing love and daily benevolence. Today, we bring you a most unfortunate bulletin. Last evening, the city of San Francisco suffered extensive damage at the hand of Metal Wolf, who suddenly appeared. In addition to slaughtering unresisting citizens, this heinous terrorist took citizens hostage and made an unjust demand for the release of violent criminals and the sum of $500 million. This vicious act could easily be the worst in U.S. history. Metal Wolf's pilot is meaner than Satan himself. And we will not permit him to get away with acts like this. We Americans will never yield to such evil. We Americans will obtain our own justice. Although martial law continues, my fellow Americans, please bear with our situation. To defend this lovable nation, let's lead the brave fight together. This has been an announcement from the Government Policy Promotion Department, where our motto, justice over theory, is your motto.
Okay.
We've been made public enemy number 1. How about seeking exile or asking for help from other nations?
No. I'm the president. I can't be the one to start a war in this country. I'll be the one to wage the war.
What does that mean? I can't be the one to start a war. I'll be the one to wage a war.
Mr. President.
Hey Jody, update me on the situation in the West.
Are we going to Nevada now? Where are we going? I have a bunch of options. Let's see. Alcatraz. Destroy the giant electromagnetic gun Alcatraz cannon. Beverly Hills, destroy bomb containers. Nah, that's fine. Phoenix, destroy target areas. Grand Canyon, destroy target areas. Alcatraz sounds pretty good.
On the prison island Alcatraz, only 3 kilometers offshore from San Francisco, the enemy forces setting up a huge electromagnetic Alcatraz cannon to combat terrorism. All the shelling in the desert region has implanted fear into the hearts of the people on the West Coast. The shelling is directed at keeping the dissidents in check. By destroying the energy tanks around the Alcatraz cannon, you can stop its operation. The current is so strong that no one has ever escaped from Alcatraz. Please be careful not to fall in the ocean.
That's not even true.
Okay? This mission goes by the call name Smash the Island Prison. Good luck and Godspeed, Mr. President.
Alright, so like, can I just equip? Can we just swap this out for like... develop, manufacture? Just give me... How much does this cost? Let's see, what do these things mean? Money in possession, manufacturing cost. Okay, yeah, so it's dirt cheap to buy another one of these, actually. So I will. Looks like I need to... Yeah, lack of development. We have to invest. Is this what I'm investing in? Yes. There we go. And there we go. That should help. Hopefully they're not going off like the same ammo pool and it's pointless to have two of the same thing. Hopefully that's not the case. Anyway, I'm gonna step away again for a sec. I will be right back and then we'll keep going. We gotta defeat the Alcatraz cannon or whatever. Alright, let's do it. Hopefully we don't start with, like, the guns already out of ammo from the last mission, you know?
Jody, what is that daunting thing?
The Alcatraz cannon.
How original. Richard, you'd never make it on Madison Avenue.
What?
Stop and surrender, Meadow Wolf.
What did he mean by that? What?
Surrender?
If you fail to comply, the Alcatraz cannon will zap you back west coast.
Will it now? Not if I zap it first.
Mr. President, the Alcatraz cannon just started to recharge.
I'm on the move. I'll smash it faster than a Florida recount.
A gun battery that big should take 5 minutes to recharge.
God.
Until then, head for the Alcatraz cannon in the center of the island. Is that?
This is DNN's Peter McDonald reporting. That's the heinous terrorist Meadow Wolf, as seen from the air.
2000
He's
election
trying to take
reference.
over the Alcatraz cannon and destroy the West Coast. DNN is coming to you live and exclusively as these events unfold.
Forget him and keep your mind on the mission, Mr. President. Mr. President, that device also seems to supply energy to the Alcatraz cannon. You should destroy it in order to decrease the energy recharge supply. A musician was among the POWs you rescued. He was forced to perform to entertain the troops.
So can I, like, how do I like blow the door open? How do I get around this? It's not opening. Oh, there we go.
Mr. President, your damage level is increasing.
Damn.
Mr.
Oh, there's
President.
mines. That's what's
Fuselage
happening.
Damage rate is over 70%. Mr.
Well-
President, you're too nervous. Something massive is blocking the road.
There were
Wow,
mines.
The armor looks tough as nails, pounded with overwhelming firepower. The defense strength is high against live ammunition.
Why does this thing taking such a punishing? Like, come on. Well, I'm probably dead. I'm probably just dead.
The U.S. military is being decimated platoon after platoon.
What I wouldn't give for a fly swatter for this buzzing insect.
Asked why the doors of the White House aren't anti-rocket. Well... I think if you've got a guy at the White House with a rocket launcher,
Mr. President,
you've got bigger
the
problems
Alcatraz
than
cannon
whether or
has
not
been
the doors are
recharged
gonna fail.
50%. Don't forget. When the going gets tough, the tough get going, Mr. President. Some scientists were among the POWs you rescued. They were probably used to make the Alcatraz cannon.
I fell into the ocean. That's...
Mr. President! Mr. President!
R.I.P. Mr. President. I do wonder if this is a required mission, because we're supposed to move to the east. And I haven't really moved to the east doing this.
It takes 5 minutes to recharge. Until then, head for the Alcatraz cannon in the center of the island. Forget him, and keep your mind on the mission, Mr. President. Mr. President,
these rockets are not actually connecting. Go.
a musician was among the POWs you rescued. He was forced to perform to entertain the troops.
Yeah, if this is an optional mission, it's a really sick optional mission. They made this whole like bespoke area for it and the whole cannon. It's not like a lazy same map, different objective type of thing. There, that helicopter was bugging me that like entire attempt.
The defense strength is high against live ammunition. Something massive is blocking the road. Uh-oh, the armor looks tough as nails. Pound it with overwhelming firepower.
You know what? We have this.
The U.S. military is being decimated platoon after platoon.
I should be actually using that. There's no reason not to.
Water for this buzzing insect.
Like how... I don't understand if you have to like hit them in the right spot or what. But sometimes these things just take way more or way less rockets to kill.
Some scientists were among the POWs you rescued. They were probably used to make the Alcatraz cannon. Mr. President, the Alcatraz cannon has been recharged 50%. Don't forget, when the going gets tough, the tough get going, Mr. President. All the target areas have been destroyed. All that's left to do is put a stop to the Alcatraz cannon, Mr. President.
The army has been completely vaporized. Metal Wolf, your cruelty won't go unpunished.
All right. Maybe now we can go in here. Will they just open the door for me? There's no way, right? We gotta blow the door open.
The final fortress has been demolished! So, the US military has had something up its sleeve.
Those who interfere will be eliminated.
The robot military guys.
The energy tanks in the surrounding area are a key part to the Alcatraz cannon. Please destroy everything before the energy recharges.
No timeline. I would like to do more, but I'm not. I was trying to start working on the next one, but I just like, I don't know. I just haven't been working on it. I've been up to some other stuff. I don't think anything about 3 is gonna be a big problem. Yeah, it's really hard to prepare the route, so but I haven't gotten around to starting it, I guess. The thing that's known to be broken about 3 is the, whatchamacallit, the pool, right? But the pool is broken in the same way in 5, and I was able to play 5 just fine. So I think it'll be okay. The issue is just that, like, the X-axis of the analog sticks have to be disabled. That's what the strat is for making pool work again.
Wait a minute. Before
Is
Metal
fishing
Wolf
broken as
seized the
well
area
in 3?
under military
How's it
orders,
broken?
the soldiers blew
'Cause it
up
worked
the
fine in
Alcatraz
5.
cannon. Simply amazing. The US military gets the job
Bowling
done
is
no
also
matter
broken.
what.
That confused journalist better double-check his
A bowling
facts.
also worked fine in
Today,
5.
Once again, US military forces were dealt a lethal blow by Metal Wolf. But thanks to these heroes in our military, Metal Wolf and his conspiracy have been held in check. Our hearts go out to the men and women who sacrificed their lives in battle, and to their families as well. Any further reporting is too dangerous. Our news team is seeking refuge. Be the first to know as we continue pursuing Metal Wolf, because yes, the pen is still mightier than the sword.
Huh.
This has been Peter McDonald for DNN.
Well, I know,
Talk about biased reporting. It's exhausting
Tompa
to listen to.
just did a Yakuza 3 All Sub-Stories run recently. He got a 10:02.
Excellent work, Mr.
And he
President.
did say that he lost about half an hour to bowling. It's pretty rough. What's even going on in this game? I'm saving the country. Now that Alcatraz has fallen, peace has returned to the West Coast, and active resistance activities have become possible. Due to the actions of the president from Alcatraz came freedom. Bad translation. However, to the American people at that time, Richard Hawk was the only one who stood for justice. Defeat Metal Wolf. Like ignorant children, we continued to scream hysterically and cheer the coup forces. We would learn that this blindness was a sin.
By the way, Jody, what happened with yesterday's email?
The Information Management Department succeeded in contacting the source of the email.
Really? Let me hear it.
I am the one who formed the resistance to put a stop to Richard Hawk and his recklessness. Right now I'm aiming for a united uprising and seek volunteers. Metal Wolf, we eagerly await your rampage.
Great. They haven't sold out Hope yet.
Mr. President, I haven't been this happy since that supermarket going out of business sale when I was searching for my favorite candy and I found the last box all covered in dust at the back of the rack. And the expiration date was still good.
I know the feeling, Jody. Brief me on the next battlefield.
I know the feeling, Jody.
Sure, Mr. President.
It do be that way, Jody. Anyway, where are we going? Our options are Phoenix, and Grand Canyon. Phoenix sounds really lame. Well, hang on. What are the missions? What are the objectives? This is destroy target areas. Destroy target areas. Okay. What is this? This is Metal Wolf Chaos, a From Software mech game that was only released in Japan, that is known for its ridiculousness. You play as the President of the United States in a mech suit.
Operating out of a massive helicopter base constructed in the Grand Canyon, enemy Army helicopter units continue to oppress the American West. The target area terrain is sure to be confusingly fierce because the enemy Army has
FromSoft
taken
made
over guerrilla
this.
bases from the Arizona insurrection days. Please watch your steps so you don't fall into the 1-mile-deep ravine. Use artillery with long-range firing effectively and destroy all the target areas. This mission goes by the call name Operation Arizona, Blood and Gunpowder Smoke. Good luck and Godspeed,
They do.
Mr. President.
I love the bit of the every operation has a name, and they do the drum roll, and then the name is just really lame. I don't know who at FromSoft made this. Like if there was like an Armored Core dev team or something. I don't know how From Software works, but like they made this. See, I wonder if I invest, does anything happen? Ah. Okay. We can now make PA. What is that? Increased burst gauge buildup. Okay. Very long range. Fires EN bullets. Oh, and there's more. It keeps going. There are more than 4 weapons in each type, as it turns out. Like, I'd be interested to see. Let's go to Moby Games. Metal Wolf Chaos. And yeah, it's worth noting that a couple of years ago, an English version did get released on PC. Metal Wolf Chaos XD. Not the Armored Core team, really. Let's see. Director Keiichiro Ogawa. Let's see. Designer of Echo Knight. Director of Metal Wolf Chaos. Director of Ninja Blade. Banger. Yeah, looks like the director of this mostly did a bunch of art stuff on a bunch of Souls games, and he still works there to this day. He was one of the artists on Elden Ring Shadow of the DLC. He's still at it. Programming director has been programming, yep, still there. Damn, it's very different in Japan. It's the same people who've been working at FromSoft for the last like 25 years. Lead programmer. Okay, the lead programmer did leave after Metal Wolf Chaos, but he worked on like Echo Knight, Armored Core, Lost Kingdoms, Murakumo, Otogi. It seems like they don't even really have internal teams so much as they just pass people around to work on stuff. Lead planner. Okay, I don't know what a lead planner is, but the lead planner has been the lead planner since Otogi. And, yep. He was a screenplay / scenario writer on Armored Core 6, so he's still at it too.
The enemy is building a military base in the Grand Canyon. Doesn't this remind you of the Arizona insurrection days?
No, I don't remember anything.
Interview
Except the
about
smell
it?
of
That's
blood and
interesting.
Gun smoke. right. Let's rock and roll.
Mr. President, the view certainly is grand, but stop with the don't look down jokes, please.
Am I even hitting? That must be what they call the writing. Planning. It seems like that guy was a writer on a bunch of FromSoft games, and still is, actually.
The target area is using a guerrilla base to build their installation. It wouldn't be out of the question for it to be located in a place unseen to the naked eye.
The writing in this game is definitely the strongest part of the game. Like, the gameplay's kind of fine. The gameplay's alright. It's definitely the cutscenes that are carrying.
Mr. President, there are 3 target areas remaining. Watch your feet, too. Oh, so that's where they put it. Maybe you walked right past it.
Oh, that's where they put it.
It's a tiny target area, huh? Almost like a bird's nest? Too bad you don't have any bird seed. I guess you'll have to give them some delicious firepower instead.
I feel like doing this on, like, a wooden bridge. Like, are they gonna destroy my bridge? I gotta free the boys.
A musician
Okay.
was among the POWs you rescued. He was forced to perform to entertain the troops.
It's a really sturdy bridge. The wood, they used, like, the best wood. Either that or it's like a carbon fiber mech. It's really light.
The enemy is increasing with support troops from connecting areas. Please be careful.
I think, where am I trying to go?
Mr. President, a fresh supply of troops is coming.
So you're Metal Wolf, eh? Then you can die for Sir Richard.
Sir Richard.
What? Has he been knighted?
Going up against jokers like this is so tiring. I'll have to ask you to leave this stage before you get hurt.
Oh my god. Alright, time to fuck up that boss. Goodbye, Castina.
Oh, Sir Richard. I'm sorry.
I wonder what anyone sees in the vice president. Hurry up and move ahead.
That's kind of fun. The boss shows up, but to save the super, so you just instantly one-shot the boss. Game is good. But is it better than Drake of the 99 Dragons? I don't know. Please don't make me... Don't tell me I have to jump over there. There's no way. I can't make that jump. You can't make that jump. I do have to get up there somehow. There's no way. Oh. Okay, hang on. You can boost in midair. You can totally make this jump. There we go. Oh no, I'm gonna kill the scientists. No. Sorry. No, not that way. I should really be saving the bullets because I don't have a ton of those. I still have a lot of rockets.
And take a gander at the heroic dive down to the Colorado River. The defense strength is high against live ammunition.
That's like a generic line. She said that last mission as well. I think that just means you can't really do much damage to the towers with bullets, which, yeah, correct. Can I just do this from down here? Like, completely from down here? This sucks. I'm not doing this from down here. I'd have have to. Can I get up there somehow? Ah, there we go. Stairs.
Some scientists were among the POWs you rescued. They were held in the mountains to maintain military helicopters.
It's kind of fun that a lot of the POWs have like they tell you the reason, they tell you what the POWs were doing before you saved them, and they're all like a little different. I think that's a fun detail. These towers suck, dude. I've got special, but I'm like, I'm just gonna use it. Screw it, I'm just gonna use it.
Whoa! The enemy will wash out somewhere in the
I was worried about there
Bay.
being like a boss after that or something, but I don't think there is. I'm not sitting here and shooting at those towers for 10 minutes.
Mr. President, there's only one target area remaining.
Oh, we're not even done yet.
This ravine will be back in its original state.
What did I miss? Oh, shit, where did I miss? There's one target area remaining? What did I miss? Hang on, can I like see the map somehow? Oh my... Literally look at where it is. It's all the way back at the start of the level. I think I have to go all the way back to the start of the level to go shoot some tower that I accidentally missed. Can I just jump down there? Do you think this thing has fall damage? I don't think I want to risk that this late in the level. I think we're just gonna walk. Well, my time has been ruined, but I think my time was already ruined. Oh, I have to do that jump again. Damn. It wasn't that hard, but it's kind of scary. Maybe I can just kind of, you know. Like, there we go. Even if there's fall damage, that looks like it would kind of cancel it somehow. But yeah, it's all the way back there. Forgot the spade. Yo, by the way, crazy, I was thinking, I heard from Yimo a while back that I think it's Bandos God Wars dungeon has some kind of method where you just pass the boss back and forth and take no damage with 2 players. You want to try that sometime? I feel like we've got the stats for it. I have no idea if any of this is actually making it. It kind of seems like it's not. Try actually going down there. Yeah, I beat Drake of the 99 Dragons. It isn't a very long game. Yeah, none of that was connecting. There we go. That's everything.
Has been annihilated. Finally, peace will be brought to Arizona. War really doesn't suit these lovely surroundings.
I gave Drake and the 99 Dragons a 4 out of 5. I thought it was
Jody.
pretty fun. I had a good time
Nor
playing
someone
it.
as lovely as you.
Sure, whatever. Nice work, Mr. President.
Yeah, if you just play it back to back with Wind Waker, then you've just played a 5 out of 5 gaming experience. That's how it works. Huh. The required number of energy pods has been reached, improving shield, boost, and burst performance. That's a thing. By rescuing the citizens, the Grand Canyon's economy has increased to 18. No idea what that means. By rescuing the researcher, the tech level has increased to 12. I did see that there's like economy and tech ratings for the different missions, but I don't know what that means. Now that the military's Grand Canyon base has been destroyed, the resistance, which had been kept in check by helicopter units, is able to move more energetically. Arizona is a place where true peace has arrived. Later, people passed on the story as follows. Arizona was saved twice. Once, an army major named Michael. Once, a man named Michael became president. That's not being
Any
translated
word from the
correctly. I don't get it. We're just going off Google Translate for this, so...
Yes, I'll play it for you now.
Metal Wolf, we applaud and appreciate your efforts. Our membership has started to rise one brave soul at a time. I'm putting all my efforts into our activities, hoping that the day we revolt will come soon.
I'd like to see that day too.
Yeah. I feel like a mother hen here.
What?
Okay, Mr. President. You best hurry and get to the next battle theater.
Alright, we just captured, by doing the Grand Canyon, we just captured, like, Idaho, Montana, and Wyoming. So we've just liberated a grand total of about 4 people, collectively, between those 3 states. Yeah, I guess we'll do... Arizona is still not free, though. We gotta do
The enemy force
Phoenix.
is apparently carrying out covert military campaigns based in a ghost town in the Phoenix suburbs. The radar jamming facility for their secret defense is set up in the town. Metal Wolf's radar could be jammed. Please destroy all target areas in the above-ground buildings to knock out the radar jamming and avoid surprise attacks from the enemy. This mission goes by the call name My Darling Clementine Operation.
What?
Good luck and Godspeed, Mr. President. This place is pretty run down. Like a town in an old western. A radar jamming station is located here. The number of target areas and enemies seem limited. Let's mop
Apparently
this
this
area
is
up
what Phoenix,
ASAP.
Arizona looks like. I have been there before. I don't think it looked like this, but it was a long time ago. Maybe things have changed.
Jody, sorry, but these guys might slow me down.
Huh?
Major, Michael Wilson. You've tarnished the good name of the U.S. military and your reputation as a hero.
And now you'll die for it.
Whatever. This is like starring in John Ford's My Darling Clementine. Wanna find out who gets to play Wyatt Earp?
What?
Posing as a hero in an old western is fine, but since you're surrounded now, how about heading for high ground? Taking on all three at once could be bone-breaking. The enemy with stealth capabilities cannot be picked up due to radar trouble. How about we make a fresh start by destroying the enemy's radar jamming facility? That's a radar jamming
Good
installation.
idea.
The best medicine for that kind of headache is pumping it full of a heavy dose of lead. Now the stealth function of the enemy's heavy special mobile armor is knocked out. Now that's refreshing. Kind of like sunrise on an early summer morning. That should stop their special mobile armor unit's stealth capabilities.
Okay.
The defense strength is high against live ammunition.
Well, we gotta defeat Shaq, Paul, and Randy. Oh shit. Oh god, disabled. Yeah, you really can't take on all three of them at once, or you just get like bodied.
You destroyed all the target areas. The enemy and special mobile armor are all that remain.
Goodbye, Shaq.
Major, you... Shaq!
Ah! How'd you let him get you?
Fight! Back in the day, you would have never turned your back on the enemy.
Mr. President, 2 more enemy missile cowboys still remain.
The Major's been sighted.
Roger, watch your back! Don't forget that he's a war hero!
Currently bullying Randy. Can I just like bully him back off the cliff?
Field, Major?
You remove him from the game. Goodbye. If you just keep shooting them, they sort of get stun locked. Not even sort of, they just do get stun locked. If you just hold down the gun on them, maybe you have to stay a certain distance away.
You really are that good.
One special mobile armor enemy is left.
think this is the last guy. He's gotten himself stuck behind the church.
Major, at least die like a man.
I've sort of got him stuck. He can't get back into like the actual bounds of the level. Yeah, the voice acting is definitely like, these are the voice actors we had access to in Japan. And they're just kind of not good. I don't know. I don't know why that's the case. But I think that's why a lot of old games have bad voice acting. It's just because, like, they would just kind of get whoever could speak English and was available. It's not like the voice acting is, like, I mean, it's very corny in this, isn't it? This guy is being such a pain in the ass because I somehow managed to like bully him out of bounds and he won't come back. Every time I shoot him, he just goes back down the cliff there. All I can do is slowly shoot him. There we go.
Stupid!
All enemy special mobile armor units have been put 6 feet under, Town Marshal. How's it feel to be an Old West hero?
Not too good. I'm not the hero type. I'm just doing my job as president.
S rank on KOs. Terrible ranks for everything else, though. With 3 special mobile heavy armors specialized for mobility. Wait. With 3 special mobile heavy armors specialized for mobility based in the rugged canyons of the American West, the resistance was being suppressed. But now that the oppression had ended, the resistance gained momentum. However, we must not forget that this was achieved after a tragic battle between the president and his former subordinates. Tragic. Later, a road is created in the Great Phoenix Desert running from west to east. Named after Michael Lord, with the hope that the United States will never get lost again. As if to contradict his upright beliefs. What?
Jody, what's the situation on the ground across America?
In the West, areas where the Army is pulling out are on the rise. But across the nation, the situation isn't so good.
Don't worry. I'll free the whole land soon enough. Any email from the resistance?
Yes, there is. The man's voice is as cool as ever. Please have a listen.
Metal Wolf, thank you. Our membership is steadily on the rise. More reliable, trustworthy sympathizers have joined our fight to revolt. The day will come soon. When we're ready to rise up, I'll be sure and let you know.
The resistance leader sure is standing tough, isn't he?
Tough as nails. Now I'll head out to liberate the West.
We're still not... Okay, so there are no optional missions. We do have to do all of these. And once I do that, we'll finally get Utah and Arizona freed.
The enemy force is strengthening their suppression of Beverly Hills. This is due to information that leaked out regarding some millionaires who are amassing capital to fund a resistance. While the
That is
number
not
of
how that
soldiers
works.
equipped with heavy firearms is great, if you pay higher attention to their attacks, they're no threat to your mobile armor. The verticals in this battle theater are violent. Consider the advantages and disadvantages in the geographical features as you destroy all the target areas in the town. This mission goes by the call name Bring Fashion Back to the Streets. Good luck and Godspeed, Mr. President.
Alright. I think I'm going to stop here for today. We'll take on this mission tomorrow. We'll finish up freeing the West. I assume we'll just beat the rest of the game tomorrow. This game's probably not that long.